Hey everybody, FunshineX here. Welcome back to the Dyson Sphere Program. I have been busy, just doing a lot of little projects so that we don't waste an entire episode just doing one little build. We can actually progress in the game to get some of the more fun stuff. So I'll just give you a little tour of what I've put down. So this one was already bringing in silicon ingot, whatever this silicon stuff is. Yeah, high purity silicon. So I said, well, I might as well turn it into the silicon diamond thingies. These crystal silicons, because we need them for what we're going to do next. So yeah, just a simple little thing. Oops, I didn't want to hit escape, but back to planet view. Yeah, so I just put the silicon out, crystals back in. I built this guy way down here. This thing is going to bring in circuits and supply the photon combiners. So that build, I've got a freak ton of glass smelters. You can see the stone comes here. I've got, what, 6 miners on the stone into, like, what, 27 smelters. They're not all running all the time, but, yeah, it's just to have a good backup. The 27 go into 9 different arrays because it's a 3 input to 2 output ratio there. And then some of these... I believe I store? Yeah, I'm storing prisms in there in case I need them anywhere else. And then the other half are going into these guys, combining with the circuits to make the other guys, the pink ones, photon combiners. I'm never going to remember the names. It's just a pink thing. And then what else have we done? We cleaned up a little bit. So, like, this thing is all cleaned up from our little shooters. I'll show you that, but now this is just storing the graphene. And what else? What's this guy doing? He's got the some steel and some foundations in case I ever need them. I could just grab them, which is really nice. That's one of the reasons I did that, so we're not really using it anyway. This one is doing yellow, but I also, since there's already titanium here, I flew in some hydrogen so that we can make hydrogen fuel rods and use those to power our mech. That's probably one of the first things we'll build today, right there. The red, since it already had some hydrogen and some graphite, I just put those in there to supply the rest of the planet if needed. And this is a big build. Look at this guy. This one, we're pulling in graphene and turbines and outputting particle containers. They also need copper, and I can only pull in 2 things and output 1. You know, they only have slots for 3, so I just built it right next to a copper mine so that I could smelt all the copper, bring it out here, and then just have tons of these going in there. Those are being supplied. And where is our other big builds here? Somewhere. Not going north yet. Where's the huge thing we built last time? There it is. There we go. So this was that crazy snake thing. I cleaned it up a little bit. There was no point in doing that double to the 1/3 out and 2/3 out type split here. Just go one and put one on priority. I can't click it, but I just made the one that needs 2 priority, and it'll back up, and then the rest will go in here. It was much easier than trying to do that. So a lot of this spaghetti could have been avoided. I don't know if I'll redo this or just leave it. It's working fine, giving me those 3 atoms. And then over here, you can see it's a lot cleaner. We take the copper from here, bring it over, smelt it, combine it to make the blue circuits, and then we take the iron to make with some copper to make the green circuits, and then combine them to make the orange circuit thingies. So yeah, so now we have silicon demanded in to combine with copper and iron, and we get output circuit boards and processors. Cool. Okay, then let's head north, and we'll see this amazing, beautiful sight. I upgraded our these guys, whatever they are, the ray receivers, and then I put the little shooters here with a big ring going around it. So they have tons of these sails. Here's the sail production. This thing brings in the graphene, which we saw the storage for, the photon combiners, which we saw were being created, and then is basically just storing these. It says supply, but it's really just storing them, just to have a nice little input here. So I'm bringing the two materials that crafts them out here, and then the rays back through the middle, back through here, and then up there. So you can see right now we're in the tropical zone, which is kind of like spring, and none of them can really see where I'm shooting because it's below the horizon a little bit. Actually, it doesn't seem like it is. Are they just out? What is it telling me? I don't know. Let's fly up there and see if there's a problem. Okay, they're shooting out. Maybe I just couldn't see them shooting because I was in planet mode? Yeah, they're blue. Okay. Something weird about planet view. But you see about like half of them are active at any one time. Doesn't matter if it's on the pole or on the equator. You know, it's gonna, based on, you know, the rotation of the planet, gonna miss about half of them. But look at that Dyson Sphere now. Or not the sphere, this is Swarm. It is crazy. If we go actually look at it, we can see that we have 3,000 sails, and that was going up and up and up. Now it's kind of leveled off as the ones that we shot before are expiring as new ones get shot out. So we're kind of stabilized at 3,000, and that's generating 109 megawatt capacity for us. And then if we look at each of these guys, they're doing 12 megawatts. And they're all continuous receiving, even the ones that are dark, because they at least charge up enough in the nighttime to make that bar full. So yeah, so we're requesting 6.9. I don't understand all these numbers, but it looks like we're at 110 megawatts from all 16 of these times 12, something like that. Cool. So anyway, our power is way overdone. We got way more power than we need. As soon as I hit something to research and all these cubes start getting used, all my machines kick on and our power demand goes through the roof. It's like crazy. Maybe I can still see that on this because I did do some research here. How long ago? It was like an hour ago here. So I might be able to catch it on the one, but you can see our power. Yeah, it doesn't really show, but it just climbed. Maybe we can see the 10-hour view. There we go. That must have been when I started the research because the power just went whoosh. And that's when I also started shooting out a ton more Dyson spheres. Or that's the demand, sorry. And that's the Dyson spheres going out. I don't know. Yeah. You can see the day-night cycle. That's pretty cool. And we must have more solar things on one side of the planet so that it gets more power, but... Cool, we're good to go now. I had a third level of these because I wanted the tech tree to just go so much faster because we have so many cubes to do it. So if we look at tech, we've just pretty much done everything we can that doesn't require purple, I believe. Oh, we can do that one. Warpers, ooh, let's get that one. I would love to be able to warp to other planets. And then we can get green cubes. We haven't even done yellow cubes, and we can unlock green cubes. Great. Great. I guess we've got to do a few more things. Okay, that's how they lock it. Even though this doesn't take purple, they lock it behind something that does. Okay. Upgrades, everything else takes purple. Just making sure we can do more blue sorting. Okay, all right, everything else takes too much. So let's watch our power now. Down to the minute. You can see it just start climbing and climbing and climbing, but we have capacity to handle it, no problem. Even with all the machines running. It just jumps. Okay, let's get to start building. Enough of this. So yeah, we want to solve our power problem because as I fly to other planets, I'm like almost getting completely out of power with running on this carbon graphite. So let's not use that anymore. I'll use the hydrogen things, and that's also just going to be temporarily because as soon as we can tap into that gas planet, we're going to be getting deuterium, and we'll make the deuterium fuel cells. But this for now. So let's get a few production buildings. Maybe, probably 3 is enough. We'll just use green belts. Let's check the recipe here. So this takes 5 hydrogen, so we probably want a blue loader on hydrogen. And then probably just a green loader on the titanium is fine. Okay, I need some power. Now we can copy paste this recipe. And then we'll output this, and I don't have any more room back in here because I've already got 3 things it's storing, so I'm just gonna have to make a chest. And since this is kind of a temporary recipe, I'm fine with that. Storage. And I'm only going to need enough to fill my machine, so let's just do like 5 stacks. We can do warpers now. Cool. Trim these to what the size they need, and there we go. All right. Let's grab those. And now we can... oh, look, I've got a new slot open. This is where I store my warpers. Cool. I can just put that in there. Do we want to see the difference? So this charges at 40 megajoules, but it's at 200% in the fuel chamber as far as like speed. And this one was 6 megajoules at 60%. So this is a big leap forward as far as power. So that's awesome. Just get a couple more. Fill us up. Need another 40. That'll do. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's go to our production area so we can get a gas giant collector. Okay, what do we need for gas giants? Look at the building here. The gas giant collector is going to take the interstellar logistics station. So I've got to build the planetary, upgrade it to interstellar, and then upgrade it again to the orbital collector. The supermagnetic rings we're already crafting. That's easy. The reinforced thrusters, I don't think I'm crafting owner actually. So maybe I want to do that, especially when we start sending ships back between planets more often, have these auto-crafted. So I'll have to do that as a plan, but I've already got... How many did I craft? Where are they? I know I have some. Can't see them there. I've got, what, 85? So I think we're set for a little while because I only need 20. But then we need these things called accumulators, and they have to be full. You can craft them. They're pretty easy. That's why I needed those silicon diamond things. Crystal silicon. So I went ahead and crafted 20 of them, but these are empty. I need to fill them up. And the way you fill them is with this energy exchanger. So let's maybe just right here we've got to kind of got this beach. We can exchange some energy. I don't know how fast these are, so let's just plop 1 down to start. Alrighty, and we're gonna put him in charge mode. Thank you. You're not needed. So it's taking power from the grid and putting it in its system. I can discharge it, and it's actually the thing. See how they're open like a flower? If I discharge it, it's going to switch, and it's going to look like a palm tree. That's pretty cool, huh? And all this power drained back into the grid. That's cool. But while we're charging, we can put accumulators in here. And I guess, yeah, can I just drag them in? No. Okay, I need to pump them in. And it doesn't really say how long it takes. So we'll just go ahead and pipe them in. So let's build storage just here. And we'll green belt them over to here. I'll probably put down all 4. That's good enough for now. Go ahead and put the accumulators in here. And now when I do the green output, I can filter only empty accumulators. Go out that way. And then they will be placed inside here. Oh, never mind. This gets belted in. Okay. Change that up. Interesting. So instead, maybe I'll do it this way. So just like that. And so now it's going to pump those in. Oh, we got to get power. There it goes. So it holds 5, it appears, and it's charging 1. It's pretty quick, actually, especially if it's already built up a charge. But let's see if we put another one. That's as close as we can get it. What happens if we do this? Does it chain them? It pushed the the full ones through. Is there no way to filter? Because it's just pulling full ones, which is kind of it's nice if you wanted to discharge it, but not so nice in our scenario. So instead, let's close that. Let's do something where we put some splitters here. Oh, that's too close. Alright, we'll do 3 of them. Yeah. I'd like to do them on the middle, but I guess I can't. We'll just put them as close as we can. Okay. You go there and there. Nope, we don't have any more. I should start every episode with like 100 of these, so I don't have to craft them, but that's okay. Alright, now we can try this. Alright, our blue things now stack like crazy. If we're using blue sorters, they'll just be killer. Okay. And I can input into there, into there, and into there. Oh, gotta actually put them in. Did those? Okay, yeah. I only had 20, so it's not like it needed that many. And I can just shift click them apparently to grab them. Okay. We'll monkey with this another time when we actually need to mass produce these. But right now I just needed 20 so they can actually produce this guy. So we're making the gas giant harvester. And we probably need some ships, I'm thinking, to bring the stuff home. I have the drones, but that's not going to work. So let's make a few of these ships. Make 15? Yes, please. It wants orange circuits, so better grab those first so I don't have to craft them. There we go. Okay. So the whatever this thing is called, the orbital collector powers itself with the fuel that it consumes. So it's going to be grabbing deuterium out and using a little bit to power itself. Then the excess will be flown back here. So I think we're good to go. We've got enough power in our guy thanks to these new rods. So let's go ahead and fly over to the gas giant. Where are you, gas giant? Of course, it's on the other side of the planet. Maybe? Oh, there he is. Okay. So he's really close, which is cool. Go to Piscium 2. We're just going to aim right at him. You can't land on him. It's just going to put us in an orbit here as soon as we get close enough, but we need to get to the equator, which looks to be this ring right here. It's kind of cool that this planet has or at least stripes, like Jupiter. So we can come right along here, what appears to be an equator. And then we'll just slow down as slow as we can go. Okay. And now we can grab this thing. There we go. Okay, we're now officially in orbit.
You can hold down the shift key and use the right mouse button to click on the open space to control the mecha to move.
Okay, why am I not seeing a equator? Oh, there we go. Okay, this is the equator. Looks like we've got a good space to build right there. Nice. Thing's beautiful. Look, it starts sucking up the atmosphere. Thank you. All right, so in here, oh, I guess it comes with its own. Oh, the ships need to be on our home base, and they fly here to get it and then bring it back. Okay. So we have remote hydrogen. I don't really want that, so I'm just going to turn it off. Because I don't want my ships coming here to get hydrogen. I want them to come to my other station. But this deuterium, ooh, look how slow. I was thinking it was going to come in a little bit faster. How are we doing on power? Doing okay. If we look at the star map, oh, it's 0.03 per second. Okay. That's not what I was hoping for. I thought we were just going to grab tons of it. So we could maybe ship the hydrogen back and then fraction it to find deuterium within it. I keep watching videos where people say that the fractionator creates deuterium. That's not accurate. 1% of all hydrogen atoms in the atmosphere or in the solar system, whatever, exist as deuterium. And so the fractionator is just basically scanning your hydrogen atoms looking for deuterium. So there's your science lesson for the day. Hope that's accurate so someone doesn't fact check me. That's how I understand it to work. Okay, so yeah, we could build some of these fractionators to actually make more deuterium for us. Or we just give it really slow. It's made 18 so far. All right, well, let's go ahead and put this hydrogen on remote supply just in case we ever need it. I hope it's not using our deuterium as fuel. I'd hope it would use the hydrogen to power itself. I don't know. Okay, well, that's all we need to do here. The other thing we could do is put more of these down, right? Multiply the output. We can put a ton of these all the way around the planet and be getting more, but they are very expensive to craft. I'm like, where's my planet? Just follow the blue. Follow the blue shooting stars, and you'll find your planet. Oh yeah, come on. Oh nope, I'm back in orbit. Come back out of orbit. There we go. Okay, so I guess we're not going to deal with deuterium for a little bit because why am I like drifting? I don't know. See if we can do a nice landing this time. Whee! There we go. That's much better. Crashed. Yeah, so since we don't have a lot of deuterium, I don't think that kind of changes my plans. What we could do is we're gonna have to have one of these guys to bring back the hydrogen and deuterium. So we need to craft one of these. So we need steel and then titanium alloys. Let's get back into world view so I can, oops, close that first. Where is our steel? There it is. So we just right click, grab like just a little bit. You're always gonna get a lot. You can barely go down to a little bit. Where am I making titanium alloys? It would have to be near the sulfur. I might not be making this automatically. Yeah. Oh, yellow cubes, where are you? There you are. Oop, oop, oop. Crash. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I remember. I was manually crafting it right here, and I took it out, planning to make it. There it is, yeah. I was going to make a system to make this. Oh, I was going to make it here. That's why the spot was empty. Cool, okay. So to make this stuff, again, is steel and titanium. So let's put down one AOU. Just put them down here. Make me... Oh, it's not. Wrong recipe. What do I make this in? In a smelting facility. Ah. Eh. Yeah. Took this thing out and I forgot about it. Okay, so we'll need sulfur to go in there. Too close? Oh, you suck. That seems too far away. I hate when they're doing that. It's like you can't get too close and everything else too far away. Nope, not you. Not you. Wrong recipe. Okay, the sulfur. We're gonna need some of this. And here what I do is I say only 5 stacks can take the sulfur so that the sulfur will be input through this thing but won't fill it up. And then I can just manually drop other stuff in here. So that now I can say you take out, I need you to close so I can actually see what I'm doing, steel, and you take out titanium. It's a good way to just manually craft something. And then we'll put the titanium alloy over here. 5 per minute, once every 12 seconds to get one of these. That's not very fast. Oh, and I think that's why I had it like this last time, before I so blatantly just destroyed it. There, now we'll make twice as many. Okay, how many do I need for this guy? Oh, I put my steel and my titanium in here. Can I have a little bit about this back, please? Thanks. And here now I'll have everything except for the 40 alloy. We're at 17 already, so it's probably gonna take about another less than a minute. Nice. I'll just go ahead and let it finish because it's crafting them pretty quick. Every 6 seconds I think we get one with 2. Oh, and it makes 3. It's a 12-second cast, but it makes 4. Oh, okay, so it's much faster than that. Awesome. We're making 8 every 12 seconds. Okay, so we get one of these guys. And this one will be able to request our hydrogen deuterium. Then we'll need to make some fractionators. We need some glass. We're making a ton of glass down by these. Like, I know it's somewhere, I just have to find it. Oh, I hit the building. I just smacked right in the side of the building. Alright, how many of these can we make? 1. Okay, great. We need more steel. That's blue cubes. Steel is that one? Yeah. Don't need 1,000. There we go. Now we can make a tunny. A tunny? That's a weird word. Let's make 12. Nope. 3, 6. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, 12 is good. We're gonna need a ton more splitters for the build I'm imagining. Okay, where do we want to put this? Our red development uses hydrogen, so maybe we want that over here just in case we ever run out, which appears we are running out of hydrogen right now. So maybe we put it in this lake here. It'd actually be probably nice to upgrade this to hydrogen. You know what I could do is take out the graphite because I don't need it really anymore. I was using it so I could grab it here to fuel my system, and I'm not using it. So I take graphite out here and, oh, I need to request it. So either way, I have to put in the big guy here, which is not bad. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is let's go ahead and cut these off so they don't fill up anymore. And then I'm going to put like down a double storage container here to hold all these red cubes. And then we'll just control right click, grab all 5,000 and put them in. Cool. Do the same thing with the hydrogen. Oh, they only go to the slots of 20. That was... And then same thing with this. Cool. two boxes held everything. Okay, now we need to take these guys out, and then we can just delete this. It uses a lot of power. That's the only bummer of doing that. Oh, look at that. I didn't pave this whole thing. There's some hidden guys under there. Cool. So let's make our interplanetary... We made one of those, right? Yeah, okay. And just set him down where the other one was, just right there. Cool.
You have established an interstellar logistics station and opened the first node of logistics transportation among the planets. With it, no need to transport cargo between planets manually.
Dude, you've already told me that. Okay, so again, red cubes stored up 10,000. Sure, sounds great. We can have a ton of them in there, although I should probably, before this thing loads it completely, grab them from here, dump them in there. Okay, got some extra. And then we'll go ahead and store hydrogen. And that is going to be local supply. So if anywhere needs hydrogen, it can get it from here, but it's going to be remote demand. So it goes out to the gas giant and gets it. Okay, and we'll go ahead and put in some ships. 10 is all it can hold. There it goes. It's off to get some hydrogen. Then we also want to say deuterium. That's also going to be local supply and remote demand. The vessels, it wants 100%. So it's not even going to ship a vessel out to the other planet to get it unless it's 100%, can fill its capacity at 100%. And it looks like they're 400 because 8 of them have shipped out and for 32. So I'm not going to get a vessel of deuterium in here until we have 400 deuterium. And I guess that's not a bad thing. It'll just go very slowly. I don't think we need to store 10,000 hydrogens, so let's just bring that baby down to 5. Okay. And now what we'll do is we'll use these fractionators to make even more. So let's pave this ocean, or this lake. Can't have this in the way. Hopefully I have enough soil. Oh yeah, I went and collected a bunch more soil. Okay, we'll probably need a little bit more. Just use like 20,000 soil. And look at me, I screwed up here. And because I have OCD, I can't leave that. Okay, how's this build gonna work? We need to make fractionators. We already have them, right? We have 13, I thought I made 12, but that's okay. And they are gonna take hydrogen and pass through. So, where's the middle? Right, like that, I guess. And then we're going to rotate it and do a mirror over here.
Which can randomly fractionate several deuterium out of liquid hydrogen. Use a conveyor belt to import hydrogen from one side, export from the opposite side.
Fractionate. I don't know. I swear that's how I learned it in school. Anyway, I might be wrong. So we need a splitter here, and look, we put this in the wrong place. Gotta be a mirror. Okay. So that we'll take hydrogen out of this one and put it right in there. And then hydrogen is going to keep being fed that way. And the deuterium is going to come out of this one, go in here, and then go back in. Same thing over here. It's like this. We're made for this, right? As far as the thing. Oh, we need to put a filter on this, or it won't do anything. There we go. Okay. Oh, and we do need blue cubes for this. And I just realized I don't want to export twice. I want to import. So delete. Oops, this guy. This is actually going to be coming the other way, and I want blue, blue guys. So upgrade that one to blue, that one to blue. Okay. And then we'll just basically copy them. How far much am I putting? 2 empty things in between. Seems like a good amount. So I could put splitters in there. Only want 6 total. Perfect. Rotate it. Do the same thing. Okay. Splitter. Just like that. Okay. Now we'll take blue conveyor belts. Why you want blue is because this has a 0 craft time. It just spits out the hydrogen the other side. So you want them to import and export as fast as possible so you can process as much, because it's just going to be 1 of every 100 that goes through it will turn into a deuterium. Not technically turn into, but you know what I mean. Okay, and then green is fine for these. Oops. Did the wrong thing there. How am I messing up that badly? No. Green from, nope, here to here. It's like, there. Just something with collision boxes. Okay, I think all those belts look correct. So we just power this thing. Which of course I don't have any. Alrighty, so looks like if we put them here, just need every other one. And there it goes. All the hydrogen just going flying. And there's our first deuterium. Yay, we got 6 already. Now, because we're crafting so many red cubes, we're actually not getting any hydrogen coming through. They're all being used up. So this will eventually run out of hydrogen to turn into deuterium, which is fine. It'll fill back up. We don't really need this hydrogen anywhere else. But we're getting deuterium a lot faster than we were on the gas giant planet. So that's great. We have a nice supply. We can supply it anywhere else on this planet, or bring it in from the gas giant, which is pretty cool. Oh, and we are bringing hydrogen in from the gas planet as well. 400 at a time. Looks like it's only got 400. It hasn't. It's empty on the other planet. Yeah, this number's just going to slowly tick down. I'm happy about that. That was a pretty easy build. Nice and clean. We might as well put in some drones in case we do want to supply these anywhere else. Oh, these red cubes are not going to the North Pole because we don't have any more drones. There we go. That doesn't look like the Red Pole needs any drones. Okay, how are we doing on time? Only 40 minutes. I think we can start making a plan for purple cubes. So again, let's look at components, purple cubes. They need our orange processors, which we are crafting in bulk already. Not hugely in bulk, but enough. And then particle broadband components. This is the only purpose of this. It doesn't make anything else. We can click on it, it says, see, purple cubes is the only thing it's used for. So we need the carbon nanotubes, the crystal silicon, and the plastic. We're having a little bit of problem with plastic. Let's go look. All of the plastic that we have is being turned into organic crystals. That will change when we find a planet that has the organic crystal vein, which is what I plan to do as soon as I get warpers. And actually, we have warpers. Maybe I do that first before we go for purple cubes. That's problem is I can't scan the planets to see if the planet has there. I'd have to warp to it and just hope. So yeah, I think we do need to get some purple cubes going. Okay. But this plastic will all be freed up when we find a planet that can make these. But right now, all of our plastic, you can see there's no storage of it left, is going in to make that. So do we make a new refinery? I don't know. Can we support more plastic? Not really. Maybe. I guess we do have a little bit of a backlog of organic stuff. What are we doing with the organic crystals? Oh, we're just filling up this box right now. We don't really need to do this. So as soon as this fills up, which now it is filled up, I'll only do a half box here. This should back up, and then we shouldn't be using our plastic anymore. And I can tap it. So let's do a splitter right here. Actually, I'm not going to need this anymore. And what I will do... Yes, I have a plan. Is put down in transportation. There it is. That's where these things are. Put down one of these right here. And we'll just say you can hold plastic. And all you're going to do is supply it to the world if it needs it. But we don't have any drones in here. Well, let's put some drones just for fun. I have enough. Oh, why is that orange? That's weird. Green, so plastic comes in, and then plastic comes out. So any plastic that comes in will come right back out and go into making the organic crystals, but as soon as this backs up, which it will fairly shortly because these are all can't export their crystals anymore, then the extra plastic will be stored in here, just like a chest. But now I have access to it. Cool. I probably need to craft another one of these. Let's just get it going. Need some of that, which is available at the North Pole, I believe. Oops. That's where we're storing this. Give me like 2 stacks of it. Cool. And now I can craft one of these. Actually, craft 2 of them. Or 3 of them. But 2 is probably plenty. So again, let's go back to this purple cube stuff. These particle accelerators need the crystal silicon, which I'm making, and the plastic, which I'm making, and the nanotubes, which I don't believe I'm making anywhere. And those take titanium and graphene. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 inputs right now to get one of these particle things. We need plastic, we need crystals, and then we need titanium and graphene. So if we build all this into one center, we would need 4 inputs and then 1 output, being these particle broadband. And then we could have a purple research center that took in particle broadband, in processors, and out purple cubes. I think that's the plan. So I actually need to turn one of these into the 5 guys. Titanium alloy, we need to go grab that. Right over here, should have a bunch made. Nice. Okay. So let's find a spot. Let's empty and doesn't need me to pave an ocean. How about right here? This looks great. Oh, need to get some of those. Well, they're on demand somewhere. Just have to find them. Oh, probably this one. Yep. And give me 2,000. Okay. Make this nice and giant. And let's just oops. I want to pave it with decoration. And where does it transfer? Since we're so close to the equator, it looks like we're good. We don't have any of the weird jagged edges for quite a while. This is actually giving us sand because, or dirt, because we're leveling it out. Okay. So again, we want a 5. Where are these in transportation? That's going to go right here. Okay, and we want to bring in plastic, and that is going to be local demand. We don't need a ton. Okay, and then we want to bring in, again, we're making particle broadband, there it is, the green silicon crystals. And again, not too many. We don't like have a big, huge backlog here. Those are coming in, great. Then we want to bring in the stuff for the carbon nanotubes, which is titanium and graphene. And both of those will be on local demand as well. Come on. Okay. And that is going to output the carbon nanotubes. Cool. No, not carbon nanotubes. We're going to make that as an intermediate. It's going to out particle broadband. Okay. So the first thing then we need to do is craft the nanotubes. Those are made in a chemical facility, and it needs 3 graphene to 1 titanium. So let's make some more chemical plants. Probably need like 4 more of them, if I had to guess. Good thing we had all the materials for them. And we will take 1 line out of titanium. Whoop, wrong button. What's wrong with the angle? Come on. And another line out. Graphene. Okay. Chemical plants. Maybe like here. I guess we'll line them up super close. We'll get 8 of those. Sweet. Make me carbon nanotubes. Awesome. And there actually is another alternate recipe for carbon nanotubes, which is these special crystals, stalagmite crystals. So we also want to go find those. It says they're extremely rare, but maybe we get lucky, right? All right, now I just need to put these in. Okay, you need both of those. You need both of these. Oh, we didn't leave room for an export line. Should we do that? Yeah, I think we should do that. So, coming back this way, we can export. And that's not going to go in, though. It's actually going to come down that way. I'm not sure how fast this recipe is, if we need blue conveyors. It's a 4 seconds, so yeah, I think we're okay with green conveyor belts. All right, and you will export there. Same thing, you need to go in, and out. Okay, I think that's working. That's why these things have 4 doors, is so you can do this. That's the whole reason. Okay, power these up and we should have our nanotubes being crafted. Probably usually stick these in there, yep. And now it just needs to be connected to the overall grid. Cool. And there they go. Just make sure they're coming in fast enough. It appears they are. Yes. Okay. All right. So next up is the particle broadband, which is made in assemblers. Okay. We probably have a bunch of those. 47, sweet. I need 3 inputs and then 1 output. So I could run the nanotubes. I'd like to make a bridge if I didn't have to. So I think, yeah, we'll do it right along here. Again, I have no idea how many of these I need to make. Nope, I don't want you. I want a Tesla tower. I don't know how they fit that close. There's something about them that they just... I mean, they're clipping, but oh well. Particle beams, where are you? Okay. So, oops, you go down here. And then coming out of here, we'll make plastic. Oops. And then our last ingredient is the silicon crystals. Are we out of the conveyors? I haven't put these into logistics centers so that I can just grab them. That's probably something I need to do eventually. Oh, we are out of green ones. Okay. We need to start using blue, I guess. I've started using blue in a few places where it made sense, but maybe we just go to blue permanently now. I think it uses more power, maybe? I know the blue conveyors, or sorters do. Do conveyors even use power? Who knows? Myth bust. Alright, oops, this from there, cool. That will go to there, and then we'll have the output back in here. Go back in. Easy. We'll hook these all up, and then we'll kind of look at the rates we're getting and see if we need to expand at all. Okay. I love the bubbles of the chemical plant. All right, let's give it just a little bit to see, are we gaining or losing? Oh, these aren't even set to go to craft. Look at that. Okay, it looks like we can support some more, just based on my initial watch of that line. So let's build 3 more of these. Power. There we go. How are we doing on supplying this guy? Looks like no issue. Drones, let's take them to 50%. I don't want to be flying 12 pieces of plastic over here. But it does look like our plastic supply is starting to back up, so we are actually being able to supply plastic, which is great. So these are maintaining their 1,000, great. And we've got 61 particle broadband, oh yeah. Each of those translates into 2 purple cubes, right? Nope, 1 purple cube. Okay. We can maybe support more of these too, actually. Can I build more chemical plants? Nope, I only had room for 1 more. Might as well build it though, right? You need here, here. This would be like, oh, right here. Okay, how's that holding up? Still doing great. I mean, this is going to always fill up the green conveyor belt as fast as it can. And this is now backing up again. It's maintaining, it looks like. We might be a little bit short. So we probably need to build a few more chemical plants, maybe like 3 more, 5 more. But that will do it for making particle stuff for right now. So that's local supply. We didn't put any drones in there. We might have to go grab some drones. That's fine. Where do we want to build purple science now? I just like filling up the planet. Purple science is going to go right here. On this little island. We'll pave it. Put down a transport center. Right there on that cube. And then we need to get a bunch of matrix things. Oh, of course, I only have enough for 2. Amount of glass, my goodness. Sort. I mean, basically, we're just going out then in, right? So I think if I go down, oh, we'll do it this way. Those can go really close together. Wow, okay. So you're coming down at number 1. I don't know what you're going to be, but over there. You're coming down number 2, over there. And then you guys are coming back up. Sure. Okay, so purple cubes. These are made with processors and particle broadband. Okay, we got the names right. And this is going to be a demand again. And I don't mind demanding 5,000 just so we can always craft these purple cubes as fast as possible. And this is going to be a purple, supplying purple cubes. Oh, we put this in the total wrong order. Hold on. Filter, that, filter, that. Okay. And then I'm going to use actually blue inserters on this one because we're going to stack these. Power. It's all good. Okay, you now have power. Purple science, oh yeah. What are these ones called? Information matrices. Okay, so what I need to go grab is some drones and some glass, right? I can make more of these buildings. Yeah, glass. Let's go do that. Where's our glass production? Over here. Now what am I short on? Iron. You probably have some iron in you. Don't mind if I do. Those guys are like, we haven't worked for 500 years. They've just been sitting there idle. I'm sure of it. Just like these guys. And Brett, borrow some of these, please. I know I have these in a thing somewhere, but... There we go. Oh, nope, green conveyors. That one I'll actually go find. It's not too hard to find. This one. There we go. Man, more of those. Okay, now can we craft just a crap ton of these? Now I need more iron. I know I have a big storage of iron somewhere. Oh, and I probably shouldn't take this iron because if we look, this is our blue production, which has been running since we started the game, right? Look at this iron node over here. It's just like so pitiful. They're almost out. So we're gonna have to make more blue cubes, we're gonna have to start pumping in iron to this setup if we want to. Or we could just pump in these two things, right? We don't have to craft them, make them all. I kind of like a dedicated system so that we don't steal from everywhere else, but who knows. Now I should be able to just craft a ton of these. Okay. Let's get our drones. Should be over here. I'm starting to learn the layout of this planet. Thank you. We need to put supply that with more orange circuits for it to make more drones. Oops. I've just got one of these little things here that just takes orange circuits out, puts things back in. Kind of a manual craft. Okay, now if we can find where we are making purple, right over here. If we put some drones in there, it should start filling that up. Awesome. And now we'll just pave out this way. We can probably put 3 of these in between power. And we'll do 6 of them. All right, here they come. We're making our first purple cubes, guys. That is pretty exciting. Did I not go long enough? No, of course not. Do I want to use blue to get it out? I might have to upgrade these. We'll see. Oh, there we go. There goes our purple. Nice. Okay, just replicate this over here, and then we'll stack them up. Power this guy. You guys ready to be stacked? Let's start with, what is that, 18? Ah, we can go to 24, easy. How's this doing? We're gonna run a particle broadband probably. Of course, dude, 50%. Don't fly with like two of those. Such a waste of a trip. Alright, so yeah, I'll have to increase our production of particle broadband in between. That's just copy paste, so not a big thing that I need to show. But we are gaining quite a few purple cubes. Let's see what our production rate is. We need to add them to our favorites now. They're probably going to be all the way at the bottom. There we go. Number 3. So we look at just the last minute here, and we're making 94 and rising. So my minimum is 100. I will always make at least 100. If more, that's great, but I want to support 100 a minute. And looks like we're going up even higher. Great. So let's make these available. They are supply, okay. And you know what I could do down here is put some drones in here. We're just gonna do, we're not gonna like go grab these from off-world. Yeah, I don't want to do any like, by not giving it ships it's fine, but I don't want any other ships from other places flying over here. Now let's go up to the research lab, and that'll be our last thing for today. Is enabling perpicubes. Oh, we've got a problem. we said they're temporarily going to store our silicon in here, right? From off-world. What are we going to do about that? Okay, well, we're going to shut this down. Do I have enough room? Let's just put these both on storage for a second. Can I store all of this in my inventory? Barely. Okay. Let's go and reset that. It'd be nice if I could move titanium down. Let's put a chest down real quick. So we'll take all this titanium out, put it in here, and then reset this. Oh, I don't know. I think I just lost a bunch of ships. So now this will be purple cubes, and that is going to be local demand. There, they're flying in, and this will still be... And I should probably fix both at once. Yeah. I need to build another... I'll do that right after the episode. I'll build another interplanetary or interstellar, whatever, and bring our titanium and silicon in from the other planets. Okay, yeah, that's the plan. But we've got purple cubes now, so those go right here. Where's the filter? There it is. Give me purple. Oh, yeah. And now we're going to need some inserters, sorters, whatever. Oh, you're in the way. Zoom in, maybe. Never get to like zoom in and look at your little mech doing the work. Okay. So purple cubes are now being brought in, being fed. That is all of them. And then they'll just go back around. Whereas the other ones, they go around in a circle. The purple ones just go back in and then out the other side. But we can now do some research. So what is the first thing we want to do? Probably vein utilization is probably a good one, but that's 1,000. Research speed, another 1,000. Ugh. I think I want to get my mecha core. Well, actually, this one's probably better. Well, I'm going to do both. Let's do the mecha core and the universe exploration first. So our first 1,500 purple cubes are going to those two. Come back next time, and we'll build some warpers and fly off to other solar systems. Check out some other suns, see if we get some extremely rare resources, and bring them back. Guys, thanks for watching this episode. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Catch you later. Bye.